Good morning. This is To The Moon 671 representing New Kids on the Blockchain. How are you guys doing today on this beautiful Saturday? I'm making this video to go over a special NFT project that I've been following and also participated in. And this project is called XToadz. This project is under the XRPL, XRP Ledger. This NFT project has a pretty cool design. We'll be going over that later. But if you're interested in this project, you want to learn a little bit more in regards to the information that I'm providing right now, because I don't have all the full blown information on this project. I'm just going to show you kind of short clips in regards to like what I know about it so far. And also too, I've been in Discord asking questions to the developing team, and they've been very transparent with a lot of my questions. They've answered a lot of it. They've also conducted all their airdrops as promised to all the retailers that were holding the initial token called XToadz, and then going to the development of the additional tokens called XToadz XXL. And also too, later on, the holders of the XToadz XXL will be getting another airdrop in the Canary network called XToadz. And both networks are going to have also additional currency in their ecosystems called Ribbit. So we're going to be going over that a little bit more further down the video. So this is their Twitter page. Once you get on the Twitter page, you could go in the search bar and then type in XToadz and XToadz. This is how their Twitter page looks like. Make sure you take a look at XToadz is the actual correct one, because like so far in Twitter there's a lot of scam alerts that's going around, and a lot of fake people are creating fake accounts and trying to imitate real accounts, and then like trying to hack into your wallets by asking you to join their their private messaging service or whatever case may be, and they'll start asking you for like, hey, click on this link and then connect to this, and then later on you might see something saying, hey, put your seed phrases in here. Don't do that, okay? This is the real page. Take a look at it. This is at XToadz. Once you see this page and you get on the page, you'll see like there's going to be some links down here, right? One to their actual website and one to their Discord, where a lot of the communication flow goes through, especially if you have any questions about the project or you're trying to figure out any additional progress with the project. You can see the announcements. They definitely are transparent. They drop a lot of information down pretty much every other day. So yeah, if you're interested, just kind of take a look at this. The website, and this is their Discord. Their Twitter, definitely they drop a lot of information in here too every day, so you can get the updates and announcements here on Twitter once you follow them. Once you go into the website, once you click their website, it's going to look like this. So you'll see the homepage, roadmap, green paper, contact, trust line, samples, and more. So you can go in here and take a look at the roadmap, right? Quarter 4, 2021. This is what they are planning for. And then Q1, 2022. This is where we're at right now. So this is where we're done. And then here we're at right now currently with this project, right? Green paper. This is the part where you're gonna read through it, which kind of captivate my interest in the project, especially working with the XRPL and then bridging into the Songbird network. Definitely was one of the NFT projects captivate my attention, because I do enjoy working with the XRP Ledger, and I do enjoy working with the Songbird network, especially with Flare Finance, and it's very fortunate that I was able to find and discover a project like this that kind of like has dual occupancy in both the XRP Ledger and the Songbird network. So you can look at the green paper. You can even contact the development team over here. And also too, if you have Zoom and you are trying to participate in here, these are the trust lines that you can just click on, and then you can add these trust lines into your Zoom account. And then you can purchase your XToadz, and you can purchase now your XToadz XXLs. These ones currently got airdrop today. These ones we had to purchase a while back, and we've been hodling with the loyalists. Got these today. And then next week, we're going to start getting airdrops for our Ribbits, okay? So if you don't have these yet, just make sure you have all 3 of these trust lines put in here. And if you are participating in the Songbird network, okay, so the way, I'm tracking this project is that, we got these already, not the NFTs, but the tokens. Then we got these today. And then depending on how many you have of this, you're going to get airdrop for the Songbird version, right? So you have to have like at least 2 XToadz XXLs to get 1 Songbird NFT airdrop. And the ribbits here is going to be their currency, because the reason why they have a currency is based on their utility, is that further down the project, if you own XToadz and XToadz XXL, as a hodler, these 2 NFTs, multiply your rewards rate depending on how long you hold this, right? So basically, it seems like it's a staking mechanism, because it feels like the longer you hold these, the more ribbits that you get. And then for the ribbits, once you get paid in ribbits, what's going to happen is that, it's going to have a utility to interact, and you can use the ribbits to buy more NFTs. So strategy, think about this. You have NFTs that's creating you a new currency that you can use to get other NFTs within the XRP ledger, that you can then resell it for XRP, hopefully. Right, so that's what I'm hoping for, right? So that's another strat that you can think about. So like, being loyalist to XToadz definitely will give you currency for you to purchase other NFTs further along the line in regards to the project under the XRP ledger, and then you can use that NFT to make some profit, and then maneuver your profits around your liquidity, right? Like, so you want to call it, like you're going to add in a little bit more liquidity. But since this project's still young, maybe these ribbits can be used for other additional projects within the XToadz development team, right? Because they're developers, and after they're done developing this and building this ecosystem, maybe this might be a form or currency to get additional projects that they're developing above the XToadz project. So kind of just a heads up on the way I think and the way I strategize, all these NFTs that are coming in. But definitely for me, I'm gonna be a loyalist for XToadz and XToadz XXL, and especially the Songbird XToadz too as well. Samples. This is kind of like how their XToadz samples looks like. So this is the XToadz under the Songbird network, right? Definitely pretty cool artwork. I definitely like it. And also too, these are their XToadz under the XRP ledger. It's pixelated toads, but I really like it. It's pretty cool. And then also to the XToadz XXLs. So this is how like the samples of how the NFTs are gonna look like. Don't judge the book by its cover. I know it's pixelated stuff, but then the cool thing about the idea of pixelated NFTs is because blockchain is a very new technology, right? So like it's still like underway. It still needs mass adoption, right? The same thing like when you started the internet, where you had like all these different companies, and a lot of the artwork back then, right, they were all pixelated, right? Because like we didn't have like superior graphics cards, things didn't look like, we couldn't like embed virtual reality or anything like that yet. But then I like it because it kind of like brings you back to the roots. So when you do collect these NFTs, like for me, in the future, if I'm still holding it and this project is still solid in the future, definitely if people like gonna say, hey, what kind of NFTs you got? So I got like this, the first of the kind XToadz, man, back in the days. Here's my NFTs, right? Because like you can like make prints of this and put on your wall, whatever the case may be. And like I'll show them, it's like, hey, this is my original pixelated XToadz I got like 5 years ago, right? And it's like doing all this for me and all that kind of stuff like that. So definitely a good story, a background story to have with like friends and family, whoever comes over to your house or whatever case may be. So I know definitely whatever XToadz I get when I mint my NFTs and my XToadz, I'm definitely gonna hard copy art these and then put it on my wall, for something for me to always remember. And if anybody has any questions about it, I'll definitely have a backstory to kind of tell everybody about it, what I'm saying? So it's a good conversational tool, I guess. All right, let's go move on. So we talked about the Twitter page. We talked about the website. We talked about the roadmap. We talked about the green paper a little bit, right? We talked about the trust lines, and then we're going to go into their Discord. So you guys can see how it looks like. So when you go in their Discord and you get accepted into it, right, you can go in here. There's a lot of information on the left side. But definitely, you want to go to announcements, and then you can go through the announcements and kind of see what's going on in their Discord, right? So they'll drop a lot of like bulletins and stuff like that to kind of tell you what's going on. with the project throughout the weeks. So right now we just currently got airdropped our XToadz XXLs, and then for next week we're just basically going to be waiting for the ribbits. And if you want to chat with their development team and their Discord staff members, you definitely can come in here and then you can ask questions, right? You can ask questions about the program if you have any questions about the process and the airdrops and, you know, the utility of the NFT. I mean, it's you know, like very friendly in here. They're very transparent, very, very, very helpful. Okay, so I just want to kind of show you that they have a Discord. A lot of the communications kind of go through here, and you can probably also drop some lines on Twitter too, and they will answer you as fast as possible. And another thing about this project too, to kind of just show you one of the biggest developments I've seen so far with this project is, you know, on their Twitter page, they posted on January 13th. From the XToadz, they said, such exciting news, and yes, Ripple, we even made an infographic out of your email. We love creating, we love making people happy. Thank you, Ripple Dev, for selecting XToadz for the next round of the Creator Fund. Thank you. So with that said, right, definitely Ripple is looking on this project as in, like, you know, a very solid project moving forward. So currently, the XToadz project got their second look into their next round of the Creator Fund. So that definitely puts a lot of confidence, you know, in this NFT project, especially if Ripple, you know, is looking highly favorable for the XToadz. And, you know, if they pass the next round and going in, you know, definitely Ripple is going to be creating, you know, funding these guys. And ensuring the success of their project. Okay, so that's how I kind of like see things. I'm looking for utility when it comes to NFTs. I'm looking for partnerships, right? So this development team is starting to build partnerships with Ripple and Songbird network, and it has like some potential to provide also passive power, right? So the thing about NFTs and the way I see the development of NFTs is that you have the pixelated NFTs that kind of like, you know, like you're just like an art enthusiast and you love to like collect artwork and stuff like that. But then I'm looking for, like, you know, NFTs that have art, and also too behind the scenes within its smart contracts, it has the capabilities to provide passive income just because you're holding the NFT, right? And then when you create the passive income, you have more opportunities later on based on how much passive income you're getting based on these NFTs that you're holding to buy other NFTs in the future. That also has a potential to have passive income generators, right? So like you can see the power of these NFTs and how you can compound it and then create more passives with your NFTs. So yeah, that's XToadz. That's their project. Pretty cool project. I'm definitely, like, you know, invested in this project, and I'm hoping for all the success for this project. I'm not saying that like you guys need to like get into the project. I'm just saying that there's a project out here, so you can do your research. Like I said, do your research. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. This is for entertainment purpose only. Please like and subscribe. I'm definitely gonna have additional videos later on in regards to Flare Finance Part 4. Was looking at the charts, and right now it's kind of still trading sideways. I thought it was going to be popping out of the bull flag I had, but then it did kind of popped up, but it's kind of like working at least back down to support and kind of like still trading sideways. So, you know, I'm definitely going to make a video today on Part 4 on my Flare Finance. But that's all I got for today, guys. Man, I appreciate it that you took your time to watch it. You know, have a beautiful Saturday. Enjoy. God bless you guys all. And peace out. To the moon 671. Later.